Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Clips for Cancer. And if the saying goes, you save the best for last, boy, are you in for a treat. If you want to know the difference, the impact of one person, look around this room. One person, Frank Haskell, at 92 years old, has brought so much joy, so much hope, so much promise to Southwest Florida through his initiative to start Barbara's Friends 26 years ago. We wouldn't be here today without Frank and his dedication to the kids of Southwest Florida. We want to thank Florida Radiology Consultants, our presenting sponsor, as well as Dorsey Law Firm, the John E. and Elise Price Foundation, and of course, Great Clips for making this event happen so that every dollar we raise today goes right to these children. The children you see behind me and the children currently in Golisano in treatment for cancer. So let's get started. Frank Haskell, 92 years old, and you show up today saying you want a haircut.
Yes, I need a haircut. And I picked the very best place that I could find in Naples. So I thank these folks for doing this. And it's quite an occasion for me to be here today. Barbara's Friends is 26 years old, and the program is treating over 10,000 children over the years. And we've raised about $25 million. So it's been a wonderfully successful program. The fellow standing next to me here is a good friend of mine because he and I, 26 years ago, met for the first time. And it's ironic that we're meeting here again today in celebration of the great program that has been developed by the foundation and this great gal here. We thank you ever so much for all you're doing. Thank you.
Well, it's the impact of the kids. And I think you mentioned Dr. Salma, you met 26 years ago. And Frank told me the story when I met him. He said, I went into Dr. Salman's office and he says, we can't meet in my office. I'm giving chemo in my office. So it was a fledgling program, had just begun. Dr. Salman, what is the importance of having a philanthropist like Frank dedicated to providing the care for these kids?
Having Frank here in Southwest Florida has been a godsend. Having Barbara's Friends as our philanthropic entity for Golisano Children's Hospital for children with cancer has made such a big difference. Without philanthropy, there is no way this cancer program would have survived. We've been able to treat many kids, keep them close to home. That way they don't have to travel hundreds of miles to get their treatment. This has been the best thing ever that could have happened for Southwest Florida.
Because the reality is you can't run a cancer program without philanthropy.
Absolutely not. There is no way you could do it. The majority of our patients have Medicaid, which really does not meet the needs and pay for the care that is provided. And cancer therapy continues to increase in cost, because we are really making great progress in research and we're providing great care. The majority of our kids are now cured and the cancer is no more.
Now that's the professional side. Frank's a friend. What does it mean to see him here today saying, I'm going to raise $50,000 because I still believe in what I'm doing?
It really makes me proud to be a friend of Frank and to see him, even at 92, still continuing to work hard to make sure every child gets the care they deserve.
And I can vouch for that, working hard. Frank calls me almost every day to ask me what I'm doing and to give me a to-do list. He keeps a legal pad ready of tasks. And Frank, your goal here was to raise $50,000, and you have something you want to say.
Yes. In fact, we were standing around 20,000, I think. And yesterday I got a very nice surprise. Somebody else gave us 20,000 more. She doesn't happen to be here today, but she's my daughter in Colorado. I'm a little emotional, pardon me, but it means so much. The whole family is behind this program. We lost a daughter at the age of 36 to breast cancer. So it's been our goal, my wife and myself. My wife died about 5 years ago, and we've had this program in being, and it's been a great, great program, and it's because of the kids. The kids are what we do it for. And we thank you all for being here today, and the TV station too. We thank you for your support. Thank you.
So Nancy Howell, Randy Howell out in Colorado, we hope you're watching. Frank's son, Randy, is behind us here supporting his dad. Rob is behind us. Randy is Nancy's husband. Rob is supporting us. And to kick us off shaving, we have Sarah E., who is an example of the current program, a recent survivor, recently off chemo. She was just 5 years old when she found out she had rhabdomyoblastoma, which is a cancer of the bone, and went through some pretty harsh treatments. And the past of the program is right here. Lara McKeown. So Laura's daughter, Sarah, is one that Frank has kept in touch with. It has really meant a lot to Frank. And Frank said, you know what? I want Sarah to shave my hair. So we asked Mom to do it because Sarah's in college because of the work of Barbara's Friends and because Frank was here. What did it mean to have Frank in his program?
It means the world. As a community, we are so lucky to have Frank and his family and all the generous donors of Barbara's Friends here in our local community for all of our local kids. Because in my world, our daughter was very sick and we didn't know it. And luckily, Frank and Dr. Salman were here before we ever knew we needed them. And the resources were there for us close to our home, 45 minutes away. And there's no words to express my gratitude. And now my daughter's at college. So.
It's really awesome. And we know Sarah's watching. So hi, Sarah. Hi to everybody. Here's some Kleenex, Mom. All right. Lara, are you ready to make the first cut? Because what we're all really here is that haircut, Frank. We want to give you a haircut. Yeah. All right, Lara, let's come in. Let's fire up the razor. And then Sarai will get your chair. Sarai's going to do the detail work on the end. All right, let's get Lara in here. We're going to go in nice and tight. Get this moment. Frank, are you sure? You can't?
Yes, I'm sure.
When you told me you wanted to do this, I couldn't quite believe it. So why? Why now cut your hair?
It's for the kids, 100% for the kids. They go bald, I go bald too.
All right, Lara, you want to help Sarah here? Let's go in and get this cut. You doing okay, Frank?
Doing great.
What does it feel like?
Are they cutting it yet?
Oh, she's got it.
No, it's fine. Thank you.
You don't feel the air conditioning?
No, I'm fine. I'm enjoying it. No end. Can we continue for a while?
We can absolutely continue for a while. Frank, what's been a great memory? You've met Sarah. You know she's in college. She called you. What did you think of that?
I thought it was absolutely great. And I remember her mother telling me the experience she had when she found out that her daughter had cancer. She was riding up on I-75, and she said she couldn't enjoy the ride at all. She had no idea what was going to happen. And this was the start of a long 3-year period where her child was treated. And today to have her in college and happy and healthy is just a wonderful, wonderful feeling for me and the family. And I'm sure all the people here today agree with that statement.
Did you ever think when you started Barbara's Friends, this is where we'd be today?
No, I never did. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. I had 2 melanomas in my legs, level 4 melanomas many years ago. So I've experienced cancer myself. In fact, they didn't give me much hope to survive. And I was able to survive and able to continue this program for the last, we're in our 26th year and have raised over $25 million. And 100 cents on the dollar goes to the kids. We do not pay any salaries or administration, period. And you all need to know that because a lot of charities, the money goes to the person that founds it or something along that line. 100% of the money that we're getting here today and the cuts is 100%. We thank the barbershop for doing what they're doing. And it's a great program. And I hope to be around for another 26 years, but I don't think I'm going to quite make it.
I don't know if I'll make it another 26 years with your to-do list. You heard it right from Frank. The money goes to the kids. It stays local. It helps Sarah, who's at college, enjoying her dreams and pursuing life. It helps Sarai, who she shaved heads in 2019, she shared Mayor Henderson's head, and it was remarkable. She was bald. So text GIVE right now. Text BFF to 3725. Sarai, let's let Laura do one shave for Sarah, who I know is watching. All right, Sarah, kind of finish us off. Go in here. Or Laura, go in here and finish us off for Sarah. I feel like we need a drum roll. Da, 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 da. Woohoo! What is that?
It took me 92 years to grow this beautiful hair. But now you know what the kids are going through when they have cancer. They have no hair. So this is a tribute to the kids, all the kids in Southwest Florida. God bless each and every one of you.
This is for all the kids in Southwest Florida. And Frank hasn't been doing it alone. Over the years, he's recruited community leaders and volunteers to help support him. We're going to let Laura and Sarai continue to shave Frank, but Frank has a lot of supporters, and one of them is Mr. Al Kinkle, who is the board chair of Barbara's Friends, here for the 4th year in the row, ready to cut the hair. You heard what Frank says. Why do you do what you do?
I do what I do because it's for the children of Southwest Florida, and to be able to be here today to contribute a little bit of time and raise a little bit of money. I'm grateful to have the opportunity. We love the kids. Love this young lady right here.
This young lady is amazing. So Sarah Jean, you were diagnosed with sickle cell at birth. You go to the clinic just down the road here. And when you were at one of those appointments, you heard not only do you have to deal with sickle cell, you now have cancer.
Yeah, it was very shocking because I never thought I could have cancer while I'm dealing with sickle cell also.
Yeah, and it was really hard for you to lose your hair.
Yeah, it was very, very hard. But with the nurses, they helped me, they comforted me and everything.
Yeah. All right, you ready to shave this man? Yeah. He's got a little less hair than Frank, but we're going to go in, give Al a great haircut. Reminder, text BFF to 243725. This is for the kids. This is why these people are here. Al himself donated to his own shave to bring him to a total of $7,000, but he would love to hit $10,000. So let's help Al out as he loses that hair. Sarah, you want to be a nurse because of your experience with Golisano.
Yes, I want to help other kids that are going to sickle cell or are going through cancer and let them know my experience and let them know that they are not alone in this situation and that I will be with them through every step of the way.
You're going to make a remarkable nurse with that attitude. This is what it is all about, giving back, helping kids, and we are just a few blocks away from the Naples Clinic, which is helping these kids. Once a week, they can go down there and get the cancer care they need here in Naples, but we're changing that. With your help, with money raised from today, with your donations, we are expanding that clinic and bringing in a total virtual reality chemo infusion room. It will be one of the first of its kind, we believe, in not only Florida, but in the country. It's all because of philanthropy and people like you that care. Al, what would you say to the crowd watching?
If you have the time today, donate to a great cause for the kids of Southwest Florida. And we hope to support them for the rest of their lives, whatever they need.
We do support the kids for the rest of their lives from 0 to 30. When these kids complete their cancer care, as Sarah has done, as Sarah E. has done, as the other Sarah that is watching from Hillsdale College in Michigan has done, they're followed up until age 30. We have another young survivor here, Brandon Gutierrez, who now is in your 4th grade? And you want to be a police officer. Did I hear that correct? Do you know who you're shaving?
Yes,
Who is this?
a police officer.
A police officer. He's not just an officer. He is the chief of the Sanibel Police Force. This is Chief William Dalton. So, Brandon, what was it like being at Golisano? Why would you want to support Golisano?
Well, I don't know what to say, but when I had cancer, I was like,
Was it scary?
not that scary, but I was like, Mom, I have cancer. And she was like, we're going to have to take you to the hospital.
Yeah, and the nurses and doctors took really good care of you. What was your favorite thing? Did you like the snacks or the playroom?
The snacks.
The snacks. They all say the snacks. All right, Mr. Dalton. You have a very personal reason for doing this. You joined us last year. You had recently lost your brother, and you're back here again. Why come back?
Well, anything to support a family that's going through this is you know, there's no way I wouldn't do it. I know I've seen how cancer affects a whole family. So anything I can do to help out, I will. I met a nice young friend today. Brandon's a great young guy, and we're hoping to raise money. What I would say is, if anybody has you know, the ability to donate, I can't think of a better cause than children's cancer.
Absolutely. You ready to shave him? All right, fire up that razor. Let's go. This is the main event. Brandon coming in for the shave of the chief. Got it turned on? All right, let's go. Let's hear that razor.
He's supposed to go around the front, right? He's supposed to do the
You want to go right down the top? Go right down the top. That is what we love to see. Chunks of hair flying, because these kids, again, did not get the choice to lose their hair. It was part of a treatment. And while we can help kids through cancer, the treatments are harsh. Kids get sick, and care close to home is so important, because if a child gets a fever while they have cancer care, they immediately have to go to the hospital. That fever could kill them. Right now, we have 100 children that have been diagnosed since the start of the pandemic. So imagine living through what you're currently going through, the stress. Maybe you've lost a job, reduced income. Maybe your insurance has changed. Now your child has cancer. What do you do? We have over 100 families living that situation day in and day out. And that's why your dollars are so important. It helps support kids so that the parents don't have to worry about the next step. They know where the care is coming from. And our next two bald and beautiful, bold and brave contestants are from the Collier County Sheriff's Office. And they're here because one of their brothers that they work alongside has a child going through cancer treatment right now at Golisano. So Sergeant Teddy Mendez, you're really good friends with this family. So you have a big reason for being here today.
Yes, I'm here for Nino and his son Dominic. He's a little warrior, just as these kids are. Life is hard, as we all know it, just normally. And these little children are starting their war now. And it's just tremendous the support that this Barbara's Friends has done for the community. And Nino and his family, just like all these family and these young warriors, need that assistance and support.
Yeah. And Dominic, we know, is watching. So big shout out to Dominic. Keep fighting. We're doing this for you. Caden, what are you here for?
To shave his head bald.
All right, let's do it. Caden is one of our expert shavers. He loves this event. In fact, at one point, Mom said, if we ever move away, we will buy plane tickets to come back for Clips for Cancer. All right, we know what you're here for. Let's go. All right.
Ready?
Caden, oh. Caden sometimes shows a little no mercy. All right, strong hair. Caden might go in for another razor here. He's gonna comb it. Caden has learned the tricks of the trade. He's gonna be a stylist maybe one day, but he actually really wants to be a police officer. And part of doing this is
Go a little slower. Here you go.
Caden's a little anxious. Caden, why is this so fun?
I have no clue.
When you were going through cancer, you had Wilms tumor, you had a kidney cancer. What was it like? What do you remember?
The pain of walking.
The pain of walking. So again, these treatments are not easy, but there was also a lot of joy. What was fun about Golisano?
That one girl that always helped me.
The nurse that always helped you?
Yes.
So the nurses and the doctors and the staff definitely get a lot of kudos with these kids. The care close to home, again, is so critical. We are the only resource between Miami and Tampa. We serve 5 counties. Golisano is one of 9 programs in the state of Florida doing what it does, offering complete cancer care. And we can only do that because of you. So as you're watching the ticker below, make sure you grab that phone that you're on right now. Take 5 minutes, text BFF to 243725. Every dollar you donate right now helps kids like Dominic that are currently fighting. It goes right to these families so they can get the care they need. Golisano is part of the Children's Oncology Group. So what does that mean? That means that we provide the same treatment and protocols as other centers of excellence to keep kids close to home. And one of those kids is Emma Lockhart. Emma lives just down the road here in Naples, goes to our Naples clinic. So Emma, what was so great about Golisano? Because cancer is not fun, but Golisano made it pretty okay.
Yeah, the staff was really good, and they were super friendly. So I got to make a lot of personal connections with them, which made my stay more fun.
Yeah. And when you heard the words you have cancer, that's scary. You're a kid. What did you think?
I was nervous, but I felt okay because I had my family and my friends were supporting me along with the staff, and it was
Yeah. Having family and friends is important, and you're a good friend of the Nino family and Dominic. So what brought you here today, knowing that the fight is real? Like, this does happen in our community.
Well, I think a lot of people are removed and it hasn't touched their lives yet. So to get the word out and get people more aware of everything that's happening, and it's for Dominic and for all the kids that are going through this struggle. It's good to get the info out.
Yeah. And you're not worried about losing your hair?
No, I think it's time.
All right, he said it's time. Are you ready, Emma? All right, let's do this. Let's let Emma, a professional stylist, get right down here. Now, Emma is a very avid golfer. She loves golf. In fact, she discovered she had cancer because her white blood cells expanded so much, they broke a bone. So she went to the hospital thinking she had a broken bone and learned to have cancer. Every time a kid hears this diagnosis, it's through a normal routine thing. They went for a checkup. They were having pains that the parents thought they were growing pains. So as Corporal Williams said, you never know when you're going to hear those words. And it's important to have the resources here in our community. Corporal Michael Williams, braving the shave, helping kids with cancer. We're starting to get some signatures going on heads. We're having a lot of fun here. We have another community volunteer, an amazing gentleman that stepped forward and said, you know what? I've experienced cancer in my life. I want to make a difference. They're combing him up. They're getting him ready. Let's meet Mr. Robert Gonzalez. Robert, why are you here today? We've got incredible community leaders, and you said, you know what? I'm going to be part of this crew. I am going to join in this effort.
Well, yes. Last year, October 1st, I lost my sister to pancreatic cancer. So I started growing my hair out to donate it. Talked to my buddy Chris over here. He said this was a really great program to do it, raise awareness, raise money, and here I am. Sign me up. That's what I said.
Sign you up. So now that you're here and now you're a part of this, what are you thinking? What goes through your mind, like being in this environment? Describe it for people that are watching at home.
It's surreal, but it's like with everything that's going on like right now, you don't see this where it's touching people. I'm gonna try not to choke up here, but it's something my sister would have loved. She was very giving, and it's just to see everybody out here doing this. It's amazing.
It's nice to have a bright spot in this crazy world that we are living in. And Gabby, your world got a little bit crazy. You're an athlete. You're 14 years old. You're doing your thing. And boom, what happened?
I was actually just getting out of the bed because I had a fever and I went to brush my teeth and I just like fainted in the bathroom. And my sister heard the glass broke because I had a glass of Coke with me to get my blood levels up, my blood sugar up. And then the glass broke when I fell because I went to pick it up and I just fainted. So I knew then right away that I had cancer, even if I didn't had it confirmed yet. So it was definitely a bit scary, but I think it was pretty well. I think it went pretty well, all things considered.
You say you think it went pretty well. We've heard from family and friends that you were the strong one. You were telling your parents not to cry, that you're going to be okay. You had this attitude of gratitude is what the doctors described. How did you do that? How did you stay so positive?
I think it was really I have a big family, so it was easy seeing them happy. It made me happy, it was kind of like I was helping each other out. And then my nurses were great. Everyone was great. So it was really easy to have a positive attitude and just knowing that I had it pretty good compared to other people. You know, I wasn't too young. I got a pretty normal childhood and everything stayed pretty great even throughout treatment with the family and school. So it was pretty easy to have a positive attitude even throughout the treatment.
What does it mean to be here today and shave this gentleman's head who just volunteered to come in for a haircut?
It means a lot for sure. I'm definitely grateful able to be here, and like small things like being able to walk, being able to like even hold the clippers. It's a great blessing, and it's great to have people around that want to come out and donate and help the cause. So I'm really, really happy to be here today.
All right, you heard Abby. Don't forget to donate. That is why we're doing it. Text BFF to 243 725. Let's give people their money's worth. Let's go in. Gabby, again, a very experienced pro at this, ready to take. Robert Gonzalez is here right off the top. We hope you are enjoying this event. The reality is cancer care needs to be close to home. Families need to be together. You've heard over and over how important it is that families are able to battle this together. We're getting quite a mohawk here. Oh, she's styling it from the sides and down. Is this what?
I love it.
We wanted to do a reverse mohawk and then give them stripes.
There we go.
Yeah, we had a whole plan going.
Racing stripes, yes.
Racing stripes, mohawks. Again, the stylists at Great Clips here being absolutely amazing. 17 area Great Clips are supporting. You see that window cling in the window. They are asking the community as they help people out to donate when they come in for their haircut. They really are giving him an artistic haircut. Robert, we promise this is not going to harm you.
Oh, no, I have no problem. I like it. Can I leave now? No, I'm just kidding.
No, you cannot leave. I'm blocking the door.
You never know.
Robert getting a little off the top, a little off the sides. Let's go back over to our founder here, Frank Haskell, who is getting cleaned up. All right, Sarai, what do you think of all this?
I don't know.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Why is it fun?
Because I get to shave hair.
Because you get to shave hair. What did you think about losing your hair?
Not fun.
It was not fun. No, you were really upset because you were in kindergarten and you didn't want to go back to school with no hair, did you? Yeah. And now what grade are you in?
Third.
Third grade. And you like reading? That's great. You've got a marker here. What are you going to do with this marker?
Say my name on his head.
You're going to sign your name on his head. All right. I think that's a good call. Laura, what's going through your head right now as we finish off Frank? You witnessed this moment. He's been here since the beginning of your journey.
I'm speechless. I can't thank Frank enough. I mean, I just can't thank him enough for being here before we knew we needed them and being here for all these kids that are here today. I mean, we're just blessed as a community. We just are. And to see all these kids and all these volunteers having their head shaved is amazing. It just is.
It's hard to put the motion into your screen on your phone or your tablet or your computer, but we hope that you understand a little bit more about what Barbara's Friends does. Founded 26 years ago by this gentleman, he took the pain of losing his daughter and turned it into something that has now helped 10,000 kids, more than 10,000 kids across Southwest Florida in their fight with blood disorders and cancer. So for all the current fighters out there, keep on fighting. You've got the community behind you. Just take a look at this room and the people that are shaving their head. They are doing it for you. Please donate whatever you feel inspired to do. It does make a difference. Help people reach their goals. We have one more shave. Dr. Salmon, who you heard at the beginning of this broadcast, is brave in the shave, as well as Armando, who is our head of women and children's and all our acute care hospitals. He's actually going for his beard too. He wants $100,000 to shave his beard and his head. So get ready one more time to make a difference in Southwest Florida. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to our sponsors, the Florida Radiology Consultants Group, for being our presenting sponsor, Dorsey Law Firm, Johnny and Elise Price Foundation, Great Clips, and you. You make the difference.